The 2017 Bob Breitbart Hall of Fame class is being inducted into the Hall of Champions tonight down at the Town and Country Hotel. Our very own Hall of Famer Rick Willis is there. Rick, who's being inducted into this year's class?
Well, that would be Johnny Ritchie. That would be Candace Wiggins. You know her because we've covered her since she was a freshman at La Jolla Country Day. And be my next guest, former center of the San Diego Chargers, Nick Hardwick. This is got to be pretty special when you get an honor like this in a city.
It's just wildly humbling to think of the list of people. I was looking at the names of folks in the Breitbart Hall of Fame today, and I think, what in the heck is my name doing alongside of those types of names? Even Johnny Ritchie, a guy going into the Hall today, the things that he was able to do, break the color barrier in the Pacific Coast League, fought in World War II, 5 different battle commendations. I played a game for a living and call San Diego home, and I'm just so humbled by this.
You were a Pro Bowl center, but I think now you're like our spokesman for sports in San Diego. I think that is the coolest thing that you've really, coming from Purdue, you've really embraced San Diego. San Diego's home for you.
It is home for me. San Diego has embraced me and my family and have been incredibly supportive of everything that we've done through the playing days, transition-wise, and now doing broadcasting. San Diego's just been so tremendous to me and my family, and I can't think of a healthier, more active place to raise a pack of wolves. I got my little boys running around here, and I just think how blessed we are to be here in San Diego.
For you, what made you become such a community spokesman?
I think what happened was I was broadcasting on the day that the news broke. Judson Richards, my broadcast partner in the mornings, broke that news to me, and I was just genuine and authentic with my emotions. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I think that resonated with a lot of folks in San Diego, just being true to what I thought and holding on to my values. And when you put your values out there and people align with them, then they tend to pull you a little closer.
I said, bring the Raiders here. You said, we might not need them.
I'm down for any professional sport that wants to come to San Diego. If the Raiders want to come to San Diego, bring them here. We will support them. It's a great sports town to be a part of, but it's also just a great town to be a part of. It's a great city, a great community feel to it, and we've got a lot to be thankful for here.
You've been practicing a lot of community speaking, so I'm guessing your speech is impeccable, right?
Well, I wouldn't call it impeccable, but I'm going to go give it my best, and I'm just be thankful and gracious and just incredibly humbled. And I think the thing I always try to remember is where I came from.
Nick, thank you very much. Congratulations on the honor. And honestly, we appreciate you in San Diego and everything you're doing for the sports here. So
thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's bring the Raiders to San Diego. Paul?
Rick, before you let Nick go, is he still there? Is Nick still there?
Yeah, he's still here.
Ask him if he thinks living in OB, if that had anything to do with tonight's nomination.
If living in OB, he lives in PB, right? OB. Oh, you live in OB. Okay, so yeah.
I don't always claim OB.
Okay, so he wants to know if living in OB has anything to do with you, being such a community spokesman.
I don't know. I think I got lucky when I moved here. I moved to OB, and then I moved across the hill to Point Loma in my second year. And it's an old school part of San Diego. It's got a real old feel to it. We connect with the military base across the street nearly every day, and we're kind of tied to that heritage of San Diego. And the neighbors we have really taken us in, and so I think part of the reason why we love San Diego so much is the neighborhood.
The real quick question, because we got to go. Have you ever seen Paul Rudy with his shirt off walking his dogs in OB? Because he does that a lot.
Yes, very frequently, up and down Sunset Cliffs all the time. Paul, you're looking good, man.
There you go, from a guy who lost like 200 pounds. He says, you're looking good. So, Paul,
I know, that just shows you what a gentleman he is, Rick.